Alrighty. Hi, how you doing? Okay. New Descendant update just dropped, and this sucker is beefy. Like, I'll leave a link in the description. They posted all up on X, Twitter, however you call it nowadays, social media platform. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing. I'm gonna try to go through a lot, but just the big points. Just the big points here. Alright, so apparently made an update while I was asleep. We have corrected some mistranslated expressions in drop rate improvement rate that will occur during the translation process. We severely apologize. Okay. So they changed some things because of translation. Cool. New updates live. I just turned it on a little bit ago. It is up. Maintenance is done. Game maintenance is done. Platforms today. Alright, so first of all, New Descendant Ultimate Volby. First of all, let me just click this. This outfit is kind of great. Alright. And the reason I say kind of great, I'm a sucker for sci-fi fantasy. I'm just going to say that. The more you can get things like super sci-fi fantasy kind of nonsense, I am all for. I love this. Love everything about it. Okay. Everything. Everything. Let's see. New spatial tidal wave. Bubble effect's been replaced by projectile fires in a straight line. Hydro pressure. Instead of plop plop, she leaps forward and deals huge damage to enemies landing in the area. The more enemies in the laundry state, the more powerful the damage. Added amorphous material. Okay, so patterns can no longer be acquired. Oh. You can continue to use amorphous material you already have before. Okay. So they changed the amorphous material. Added AA variants of amorphous material. Blah, 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 blah. Catalyst. So 11, 44, 115, 30, 55. All these can get the Volby stuff. The amorphous material of the AA variant can be acquired using the same place as the original. Okay. So they just added more stuff. Cool. Also, New Descendant, Luna. Added New Descendant. Luna skills, passive. In using any increased skill inspiration gauge allows the user to use enhanced skills. Cool. Activation stage 1. Using the skill changes Luna's weapon to her unique weapon. Passionate stage. Using the skill makes Luna play upbeat music. Skill power modifier. Learn to allies. Gaining enhanced effect increase. The power modifier even more, and also increases the skill critical hit rate. Oh, really? And damage of allies. Oh, okay. So, all in all, she's just straight support. Luna plays relaxing music, hitting enemy, grants an effect that instantly recovers the MP of Luna and her allies. Gaining the enhanced effect of MP recovery reduces cost. Uses the skill makes Luna play delightful music. Hitting enemy with the note inspiration gauge decreases the cooldown of allies. Gaining the enhance increases inspiration gauge even more immediately. Resets the cooldown of allies. Okay, so she's straight support, like full on support. That's kind of cool. That's pretty cool. Her design's kind of neat too, like pop star kind of motif. Like, it's actually funny, like, there's the little bit of gameplay, I say gameplay, I turned on the game to saw, like, the, how she looked. It's like that Space Channel 5 kind of thing, right? To where it says, like, shoot, shoot, shoot. Like, she has a whole daggum rhythm game inside of just her normal skills. So she's playing a game within a game. It's kind of cool. Her modules, we're not going to go into too much detail on her modules or amorphous materials. But you can pause and highlight here, or check the link below to see for yourself. We're just going to go on the big things. Added new hard battle intercept gluttony. Add a new void difficulty intercept battle gluttony. Intercept gluttony to collect the Hungry Sonic external component sets and the blueprint for the new ultimate weapon Peacemaker. Okay, so we got a new weapon. Gluttony additional components, Sonic set, grants toxic resistance, 4-piece set that recovers MP upon hitting the target with skills, unique weapons, as well as an effect to increase skill duration and MP heal modifier, and proportionally to max MP. Okay. New weapon, Peacemaker uses dimensional skill, grants single reload for peace effect. Maximum stance, a single reload for peace, enables you to fire the loaded ammo in a single quick burst when taking an aim shot. Oh, so like you can put everything into one bullet and fire it? Is that what I'm reading? That might be a thing. I don't know. Arcane correction. Oh, new modules. We got new modules. Arcane concentration. Decreases movement speed, firearm attack, and all attribute attack. All except for non-attack attribute every time the skill is used. But each stack of arcane increases defense and MP. Okay, so we do less damage, except for non-attribute, but we get more defense and more MP, so we stay alive. So I assume this is like it's like a module to help, say like Ajax, like just spam shield builds, or even like New Girl Luna up here. Since again, she's playing support, she's not really doing damage. She's boosting everybody else's skill power and critical rate and all that good stuff. What's we got? New products. Exclusive Luna bundle. Okay. Pool party skin. New skins are always great. Add a Luna to the list of standard descendants in the shop. Nice. Added premium Volby bundle and ultimate Volby Vermilion wave skin. Okay, more skins. Added Volby's summer theme and Vanessa's summertime theme. Male summer set theme. By the way, this male summer set theme works on all the dudes, right? Now, I say all of them. You buy it, and then you select which one you want to buy it for. But it's unisexed. Not unisex, unimailed, right? So you buy it, and then you select which descendant male you want it for. So it's not like you buy it once and it's for all of them. You buy it, and then you select which descendant you want to buy it for. Added Luna's Albion Academy Cadet and Luna's Classic May uniform. Luna's Panda and Luna's Dinosaur limited skins. Okay, so Luna got some skin love. Added Luna's Augmented Reality of Madness Premium Skin Package. Okay. Added Luna's Skin White Mouse Premium Head. Makeup. It's just stuff for Luna, right? Luna got introduced. And I kind of like this. Like, not only did they introduce a new character, but immediately the new character gets stuff you can buy stuff for, right? Which is always... I like that, which is nice. I like, is like... For me personally, it stinks like, oh, I love this new character, but there's nothing for the new character. There's just nothing for it. And they're all the same price as the previous skin, so if you didn't have an issue with the pricing of the skins before, you're not going to now. But if you did have a pricing with the skin issues, like the pricing of the skins, then you're going to have an issue. Just putting that out there. I got no issue. I think it's fair. That's just me. Of course, I'm a pseudo whale, so it doesn't matter. Don't listen to my opinion. I'll buy it anyway. Content improvements. Prevent model swapping becoming a strategy, intercept battles. Module swapping. Infiltration missions and equipping and removing modules. Changing presets and changing loadouts. Oh! Are now prohibited. Okay. So once you lock in, going in intercept battle and infiltration, you're in there, right? Equipping and removing modules and changing presets and changing loads are now prohibited. So once you start it, you got what you got. You can't change it. Okay. Added feature to collect all lost and found items at once in the mailbox. Oh, thank goodness. Like, grabbing them one at a time was a pain in the butt. After checking the map acquiring information in the library, closing the map now leaves the library open. Oh, okay. Thank you. Because... So, like, once you look for the thing you're looking for in the library and you see where it is on the map and you hit B, it closes like everything else. Now it just closes the library, which is leaves the library open, which is nice, so I don't have to re-go into the menus. Added camera shake on and off feature. Yay. Xbox, PSN have the ability to select present search keywords to make it easier to search for modules. Yay. I mostly play on Xbox, so this is like a big yay for me. Thank you. Thank you, game. Added commas after every 3 digits of the game menu HUD to make it easier to read numerical units. Yay. You can now check key stat information on the weapon, reactor, and external components in the inventories. Yay. You can now register and equip items in attached menus. Saving a preset now automatically registers equipped items as attached items. You can now turn on red dot cursor display on or off in city options. Thank you. Thank you, because that sometimes I want to take a screenshot and I have to go all the way to turn off HUD, which I don't mind doing, but sometimes I want the HUD on, but I don't want the big red dot in the middle. Thank you for turning that off. Thank you. Added image to some items in the graphics options to show what they do. Increase the speed of scrolling when scrolling the map with gamepad's R stick. Okay, that's helpful. Change the color of icons for hard difficulty void intercept battles on the world map to make them easier to distinguish them from normal difficulty battles. Okay. Map no longer displays the marker quest when NPCs being tracked disappears. Modification modules, same as the Sentinel display. Low library, first clear reward. So this is all like quality of life stuff. Simplify the module comboing. When selecting duplicate modules and dismantling, you can now use filter to register only selected models for dismantling. Thank you, so I don't have to go back. Filter to register only the selected models for dismantling. Thank you. Starting research in the material labs now returns you to lab materials. Thank you. Added leave party button in the social button functionality to make it easier to find. Like, I got lost the first time I was like playing with some friends. Like, how do I leave? I don't know how to leave. Yeah, you gotta click on your name. I would have never found that. I would have never found that. Thank you, leave party button. Added a search button to the consumable menus. Yay. When acquiring skins for Descendants not currently used, to use red dot still appears. Okay. Not currently in use, the red dot still appears. Okay. Added a red dot when acquiring paint. Added the red dot when acquiring paint. The red dot now appears in the weapon list side tab when you use acquiring weapon skin. Oh, they're using like the what's new, like the red dot, like when it's new. Descendant modules. Increase poison connotation range from Freya's trauma from 0 from 4 to a radius of 7. As a Freyna main, I am happy. Like, thank you. You buffed Freyna. You gave her more range. Like, I can actually clear more ads now, because I've had to, like, increase range. Because I just had to make it big enough. Now that my range is going to be huge, daggum. Increase maximum scaling of Volby's skill. Maximum scaling range from Blair's skill from 200 to 400. So AoEs have just gotten better. For, like, all these three are, like, AoE characters. And they just got better. Change Blizzard's cloud modules to trigger instantly without delay, really. Change Volbion Cadet head skin to be more dyeable. Oh, okay. Change incoming final damage to incoming damage modifier in the description of the safe recovery module. Okay. So they just made a change there. I don't know the reason for this change. I'm not big into the top tier stuff. I'm just playing Freyna and go poisons. Added feature in the gameplay options. To enable some single shot and burst weapons to fire automatically in the buttons pressed down. Really? So actual assault rifles, not what people think assault rifles are, but like the legal definition, well, the Western legal definition of assault rifle, which is selective fire. I don't know if that's for the actual quote assault rifles. I'm sorry, my gun nerd's coming out right now. Actual assault rifles or anything, but that's kind of cool. I like that. I like that. Quality of life. I say quality of life. In my immersion. My immersion. Increasing Enduring Legacy's critical hit rate from... Wait, really? That's a gap. That's a, what, 6.6 gap? That's big, actually. Increase Secret Guardian's critical hit rate from 35 to 50. Increase Navir's Devotion critical hit rate from 36 to 45. Decrease the trigger rate from bombardment for Graves for Fate, but now triggers when the weapon is fired on unshielded it. Oh! Okay, so that in my opinion, that makes it better. Because the problem with Greg's Reverse Fate is it only triggers on enemies with shields. But what happens when you blow through the shield, right? Then it becomes, like, not useless, but it doesn't... It's not as special, right? Just switch to your Tamer after that. But now, you just do this. Equipment can now be dismantled all at once with no quality limit. Yay. Increase the amount of Void Shards that can be acquired from the Special Operations about 7 times. Oh, what? Increase amount of Void Shards that can be acquired from Special Operations by about 7 times. Really? In Hotfix, we added... Okay, this is why they did it. In Hotfix 1.4, Void Shards as a reward to Special Operations, but unfortunately, they were just too few. The original intent was to keep Void Fragments the primary farming source for Void Shards, to get additional Void Shards for Special Operations. But the community has told us that too many don't like this loop. We've increased the Void Shards that can be earned in Special Operations, but we're also working on future steps improvements. Many players currently are farming materials without spending the fragments at the fusion reactor, so we're considering removing the fragments from the Void Reactor startup altogether. Really? Although this would make Void Fragments necessary only when reconstruction device at the fusion reactor. We're looking at this on how the loop we planned works in practice. We're trying to finalize a reward loop that lets players be satisfied with in the near future. Okay. So they're re-looking at how just the whole Void Shards work in general. We're considering removing the fragments from the fusion reactor setup altogether. This would make fragments necessary only when the reconstruction device is used. Okay. So this is like a to be announced. They're seeing where the community goes from here and what they like. Again, actively listening. Reduce the distance which are knocked up, hit by a trap. Lower the ratio when the name monster, immune sphere, HP skills, and the number of players in the infiltration operations. Reduce duration. Okay. Reduces the distance you're knocked down when hit by a trap. Okay, this is okay. I'm going back to this. This is actually important because I forget which level it is, but there's like lasers that appear in front and behind you. And I misrolled, and I got hit in an infinite loop. I wish I would have recorded it, to where I was just like, bam, blazer, boom, 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 dead. What? That was hilarious, but what? But that's to prevent this. That's fine. Increase the hitbox size and data collection missions to make it easier to collect data packs. Okay. The Agriver Vespo. Okay, these areas, Fortress, now have a 100% chance to spawn encrypted vaults. Oh. Okay, so there's always going to be encrypted vaults now. I don't have to, like, constantly bounce back and forth. There's always going to be at least one. Always one. Okay? Which I don't mind, right? And it's like, oh, guaranteed drops and stuff. But I don't mind this because you still have to have the little encoder piece thing in order to unlock them, so you still gotta grind those. Outside environmental sounds are now less audible in the indoor areas of Kingston. Okay. Adjust the distance in monsters spawn in the laboratory to be closer as 15 meters. Okay. Miscellaneous balance levels for shield destruction, notification, and material search. Oh, yes, sound improvements. Please do, because the sound in this game, though the sound is pretty, the balancing needs work. And that's part of the issue there. Optimization! I mostly play on Xbox, so that's what I care about. Okay, optimization resolution is increased in maximum resolution at least 5%. Okay. Optimized memory storage. I don't know what this means. If for you more tech nerdy people out there, hopefully this makes Xbox things look better. Fixed issues where defeating unique effects of ultimate weapons were not counted in Battle Pass challenges and rewards. Oh. I already completed my Battle Pass, so I'm good. Fix an issue where capacity cost reduces the matching socket types were not displayed in the weapon module enhancement screen. I've actually encountered this a few times. Fixing issues where closing the capacity exceeded a warning message while enhancing modules made the game inoperable. I have not seen this one. Fixing issues where restarting, intercept the battle, infiltration, or completing it would not matchmake you. Oh! With you with allies who applied to restart with you. Oh! I just thought they just bounced. That was an actual bug. Oh! Oh, okay. Revised description of the info screen that correctly stated that the damage taken increased, higher incoming damage modifier. Now states damage taken decreases the lower the modifier. Oh, wait, that was a bug? I thought that was a negative effect. I was like, oh, it's supposed to lower the modifier. Okay, so when I saw the incoming damage, I was like, oh, I take more damage. Well, shouldn't minus be, you know, taking less damage? Because I already saw, like, when I put the mod on, there was always a red arrow going down, signifying to me that this is a bane, not a boon. It was supposed to be a boon this whole time. It was supposed to be a good thing. But it just wasn't showing properly. Now fixed a... I think that's what it means. Okay, now I'm going to go back to here. Fix an issue where completing a mission with a weapon has been sucked, would once appear to give XP measuring when in fact it does not. Oh. Okay. Fix an issue where the core materials, blueprints of ultimate weapons are swapped. Fix an issue with the quality attached, painted out display in the mailbox. Oh. Okay. Fix an issue where downbound UI animation would persist when the downbound AI left. Fix an issue when changing loadouts while in combat was not possible. Descendants! Fix an issue, Leopard could trigger the overkill skill at 0 MP while equipped increase efficiency module. Oh. Okay, I did not realize that was a bug. I just thought that was part of what it did. Oh, that was not intended. Okay. Fix an issue where Eugen could not target an ally solidarily healing. Fix an issue down about allies rescued by Eugen could not use skills. I've actually got hit by this. I just thought it was... okay, it's a bug. Fix an issue where switching weapons as you use Vanessa's frost... oh. Will cause the visual to remain. Fix an issue now. Plop Plop was longer than the actual skill range. Into support shoot was not applied to his allies. Oh, okay. Fix an issue where Gray's massacre or life skill did not increase their skill damage, which is above 50% HP. Oh, so now we fix this. So now Glaze gonna do even more damage. Glaze going to do even more damage than previously intended. Yay. Oh, fix an issue where Glaze life siphon skill and modification modules could be used in objects in intercept battle. Fix an issue where Kyle's repulsion dash could be used in objects in intercept battle. Fix an issue where Ultimate Bunny's lightning emissions was determined by the amount of electricity she had time to use. Unlike Bunny, the power of lightning emission depends on the amount of current electricity she has. Oh, okay. Fix an issue where Bunny's maximum power skill could pitch up infinitely. Oh, I've heard this. Fix an issue where Enzo could become uncontrollable while using explosion. I've never used Enzo. After fixing Ultimate Viesa, Frost Road, Absolute. Okay, going on equipment. Fix an issue where moving to the field 3 or 4 piece of an external component prevented 2 piece. Oh, that's why! Okay. So I was like, I know I should be doing more damage. I got the 2-piece set instead of the 3-piece. Instead of 1-piece, what's going on? So that makes sense. Just thinking about something that happened to me just actually last night. Not last night. Night before. Fix an issue where the ultimate what executors hit fire is lower than should be. Fix an issue where ultimate with Thunder Cage unique effect would deal 1.3 damage to a monster when in a cluster. Instead, Shockwave now deals ×2 regardless of the amount of enemies. So Thunder Cage was already good. It's now really good. During internal testing, we discovered a bug within Thunder Cage. Thunder Cage should always deal 1.3 damage according to its description. but it was dealing more than... Wait, hold on. Maybe I misread this. When there was a lot of monsters, we fixed this bug, but we also boosted the 1.33 times damage to times 2, so it doesn't become less efficient when hunting. Oh, okay. So it was a bug that was essentially just... When more monsters are covered, it just did a lot more. But now they essentially just buffed it instead of 1.33 to just times 2. We're well aware that the value of items you own is important to you. To ensure the bug doesn't devalue your items, we've given it more power than originally intended. If something like this were to happen again in the future, we won't stop at simply fixing the bug, but consider how to preserve the value of your if you don't take anything from this patch, just this director comment here. Oh my goodness, I love this game. Thank you, devs. Fix an issue where you can hear 2 or more extra shots when firing a single shot. Repeating firearms. Okay, modules. Firearm critical hit rate increase was missing. Description of Volbee's moisture. Fix an issue. Tidal wave. Fix an issue applying Ajax body armor. Fix an issue where Matrix recomputation module was equipped by Ajax with shield. Fix an issue where Pitmaster passively would remain indefinitely when Blair removed the classic chef. Oh, let's get backdraft bullet. Getting fixed. Fix an issue with a name. Precision shot. Fix an issue where Bulby's evolving skin quest requires were not counted when Bunny equipped the modification module. Fix an issue where Bunny equipping electric consonance module. Fix an issue of gray. Okay, wait, what? The field. Fix an issue where defeating named monsters in the same time as a void fusion reactor was being deleted allowed the player to reconstruct a device without consuming void shards. Fix an issue to where Vomat Helios showed different paths from the actual paths. Fix an issue where the traps remain restart after dying, no resurrection zone. Fix an issue reactor. Fixed change amorphous material patterns and shape stabilizers acquired from hard infiltrations. Okay, so this is okay. 11, 14. I assume this is from like for Volby because of the Volby stuff. Fix an issue where textures were immediately displayed black lines. Fix an issues where subquest when retaining a phrase research module 1s would complete after clearing Rockfall, even if the amorphous material Freyna was not obtained. Okay. Fix an issue subquest. Fix an issue director comment. Greetings as the first director. Hi, today I'm going to outline developing a team plan for the issues that just frequently in the community. The team is currently working on Season 1, Season 2 updates, while also responding to the improvements and discoveries of the live service. Today I'm going to talk more about how we plan to improve the current state of the First Descendant, rather than talk about Season 1, Season 2 updates. Okay. Drop rate implementation, improvement plans. While all of our drop rate systems are operating fairly within the First Descendant, we do understand that some players are struggling with the vagrancies of drop rates. To address this, we're planning to introduce a new system where you can easily get the item you want after repeating the activity a certain number of times. Oh. Okay. The First Descendant has various missions and amorphous materials with a chance with dependent rewards. We're considering how effective we can take care of drop rate issues while diverse reward system. We are working to create a farming structure that players will be happy with, hopefully to make improvements before long to provide more rational and satisfying farming experience. Okay. Disposing leftover items. Next update is that we're piling up in your consumables. There is no way currently to dispose of blueprints for descendants and weapons you've already completed. So cases where players are getting multiple copies of blueprints they already own during the farming process. We've been listening to the community who have told us that there needs to be a way to dispose of unwanted items. While we would consider just simply converting some gold or Kuiper, we want to reward you with more value for the time you put into the game. To resolve this, the dev team is planning on a system to dismantle leftover items to get byproducts, and rotation shop to where you can exchange the byproducts of something of value. This will allow you to obtain items of greater value in the game by supporting the game. Okay, so Phantasy Star Online 2 and New Genesis actually has a system like this to where you can exchange certain items of certain rarities into tickets or passes, and then you can use those, or marks. Stuff like that, right? So you can exchange it for like skins, cosmetics. You can transfer into a ticket system, and then you use those tickets to buy other items. So this reads very similar. I don't know if it's going to be one for one like that, but that's what it sounds like. Support build diversity. It's a lot of fun for us to see the variety of builds being posted in the community lately. We love to see you trying so different builds and are amazed by the unexpected ways you evolved. We hope for more builds to exist in the First Descendant, as we want an environment where players are free to experiment in different builds. However, we have found that there is difficulty advantage of loadouts after assigning socket types. To take advantage of loadouts after assigning socket types, which goes against our goal of experimenting with different builds freely. As a result, the dev team is planning on providing an environment where completely different builds can be created by assigning each loadout with different socket types. We hope this will help you experiment some different builds without feeling overwhelmed. Cool. Because that's also the part I'm having fun with the game. I'm not going to lie. I have not looked at a single real build guide. I haven't. And the reason I haven't was it's that card gamer mentality I got, which I kind of want to make the deck first, take it to a tournament, and then realize it's trash, right? But that freedom experimenting and trying to make it work is part of the fun for me. So, yeah. That makes me happy. Bouncing, there's some issues of bouncing. We see a dominance of skill-damaged focus builds in some Descendants. Descendants and weapons are well suited for these builds, are quite popular now. We want the meta builds to change from season to season. We want Descendants and weapons that are effective in new content to be different those in the previous season. We are also looking to increase the portion of firearm-based builds combats in-game. We can't promise that all Descendants and weapons will be equally balanced at all times, but our goal is to change the effective builds. To that end, we promise to make constant adjustments in other different ways. They offer different ways to play new content. We aim to implement these improvements I talked about during Season 1, Season 2. Because we're in pre-season right now. Your feedback means a lot to the dev team, and we'll do our best to provide a better experience as we build the game together. And we'll continue to listen and strive to make the First Descendant ever better. Aw, yay. Well, that was a lot. I end up reading more than I thought I would, just because it's like these developer comments are just fascinating to me. Just fascinating. It was like giving me the reason why you do something means a lot. And more just, oh, this is things unbalanced and we didn't want to fix it, so we nerfed it. It's like, no, there's a lot of fun here. So, the balancing, like, this statement hits home to me because I know too many people that'll just say, just make everything fair and balanced. I say I know, right? You hear comments on Twitter. I don't actually know them. It's Twitter land. But it's not fun for a game to be fair and balanced. Equally balanced. Like, balanced isn't fun. Fair is fun. So, the difference between, like, fair and balanced is something that's balanced is both players, like, say you're playing a fighting game. Both players have Ryu. Both players are on opposite cabinets to where they could both be on player one side. And both have the exact same buttons. But one of them could be, you know, a toddler, and the other person be Mr. Street Fighter himself, Alex Valle. That's not a fair fight, right? You can't make things equally balanced. But the thing is, you're playing Ryu versus Ryu. That's not fun anymore. What makes Street Fighter and fighting games fun is the fact that there's variety. There's matchups to overcome. So having everything, quote, perfectly balanced, it's not fun. Because there's no adversity to overcome. But at the same time, if you make things too strong, right? it makes it to the point to where why use anything else when this one good thing exists? Like, this one character or one weapon can do everything this character can do and more. And that's not fun either. Even if a character fails at every other spectrum, right? But is good at really one thing that no other characters can do, that's still going to gravitate players to play that specific character because it's fun for that character to do that action. I'm having a lot of fun with Freyna right now. I might grind and pick up Luna, right? Because she has a mini game inside of a game. That seems fun to me. But anyway, that's it for the patch notes. I know this video is kind of lengthy. This was a huge update, and we're not even in. This is like a big update, but it's not even like season 1 yet. We're still in preseason. There's a lot here, a lot here. Well, if you watched the end of the video, thank you so much. Links down in the description. If you want to check the notes out for yourself, I will be live later today as I'm posting this video. So, thank you all for your time. Alright, that's it. Bye.